What's up, guys? I'm out here going for a walk, a midnight walk. Tomorrow, I'm gonna head to San Antonio with my brother and his family, and have a good time over there. But I just finished eating a big ass meal. I ate like 2 sandwiches, 2 pizzas, and like 1 donut and a half. And I drank some fucking Coke too as well, like a fatty. Earlier today, I went to the gym with my cousin. He invited me to go to the gym with him to work on chest. We hit the barbell, dumbbells, and a machine, some machine, and it was cool. I feel a little bit sore, and so I'm just out here trying to burn all the food I ate. Cause I ate a lot, man. I ate like so much. And after I had gotten home from the gym, I started my regular workout routine. And I'm just out here, just walking. I'm a kickboxer, so after my workout routine, I was just doing some shadow boxing and what else? And I was hitting the bag I have at home just to keep my reflexes sharp. And so now I'm here, just enjoying the walk. It's midnight, there's no cars. Well, there is, but not currently. And so yeah, hope you guys are doing well yourselves. Hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are not depressed or not thinking about things that don't even matter. And so anywho, what I have on my mind right now, or something I've always had in my mind, is how the big and the small are related. And the fact is that there is no such thing as limitation. I remember being in high school. Yeah, freshman year, and I stumbled upon, I think it was high school, yeah, 8th grade or high school. I had stumbled upon this book. Well, not stumbled upon, I heard it was actually recommended by a certain artist that was popular at the time. There's a book called The Kabbalion, that's what it's called. And what it's basically about, it's a book that speaks about a certain philosophy. that's called Hermeticism. And what that philosophy is, it's an ancient philosophy that I'm not sure if it was, I just know it was an ancient philosophy, and that philosophy was written in these old texts called the Emerald Tablet. And it basically speaks about how reality works, how the design or the construct of this reality, how it is and what it is. It speaks about certain natural laws that make up this fabric of reality. It's called the 7 Hermetic Laws. And I'm pretty sure y'all have heard the universal laws, the laws of the universe, specifically the law of attraction, and how like what that law specifically is how what we think about attracts us to things, or how certain things you think about will attract certain things, how your thoughts attract that upon which it is directed. And so this proves that there's no limitation to anything, because on one of the laws, what it specifically talks about in the Hermetic philosophy is the macrocosm and the microcosm, which is, from the atoms to the cells to how the atoms and cells are connected to the planets and the stars, how there's correlation between those things, and there's a specific design on reality, a specific pattern, a specific repetition that what applies to the microcosms also applies to the macrocosm. So in other words, it's like, what you think about, your thought, what you think about affects the outside world. And so the only way the world is going to change is if you change yourself. The only way the world is going to change is if everybody starts changing something within themselves. And that's specifically changing something about themselves to good, That's why I'm really strict, and I'm really strict about on drug use. That's what I have against people that do drugs, especially if they do them every day, or they have every day. As I'm walking right now, or as I go through my walks, I see a bunch of litter, a bunch of trash, and specifically a lot of that trash is a bunch of cans, like, beer cans, and like I see boxes too. I see a lot of boxes, like a lot of boxes from smoke shops, like nicotine vapes, weed vapes as well. And so, like, what you project onto your reality affects the outside world. It affects not just yourself, it affects everyone. That's why I say everything is connected. And that is one of the most important reasons why I quit being a dope head, a drug user, somebody that indulges in drug use. Like, yeah, that's why I stopped being a stoner, because I wasn't just not benefiting myself. I was also not benefiting the people around me, like my family. And so yeah, like, like that's just me being a stoner wasn't helping anyone at all. It wasn't helping me, and most importantly me, but it also wasn't helping anybody around me. And I had noticed that throughout the years of me using it, just looking forward to it, doing it every day. It completely impacted my life in a negative way, in a way that just wasn't good at all. I had became a bad person, I had became a bad friend. I had become a bad son, a bad uncle, a bad brother, a bad brother-in-law. I just became a bad student, a bad at everything, It really started affecting my program. It completely fucked it up. And so like, it's sad because I've already spoken about this, but it's sad because I spent so many years in that hole, or in that specific program that I put myself in for so many years. You know how much 9 years is? That's a lot of time. Especially it was during a time during my I don't know how to say the word, adolescence, during my developing years. So it really had a negative impact on me. as much as I was thinking that it wasn't affecting me and that it wasn't affecting me. I mean, now that 9 years have passed and I became to realize that it completely fucked me up, bro. Completely fucked me up and completely fucked up a lot that was around me. And so, you know, now that I've stopped, I'm slowly gaining back my consciousness and my awareness. Slowly getting that back. And I feel good, man. I feel great. It feels nice to be aware, you know. Instead of just numbing yourself with false happiness. Look, there's a smoke shop right there. It's called Blazing. I used to go to that store a lot just to get blunts. Has like 2 pot leaves next to the title or the logo.